at the San Ysidro border crossing, well, it's about to get a lot worse. The construction project starting tonight.
Tomorrow marks 5 years since Maya Miliete disappeared. Today, her sister talks about the upcoming trial and the Miliete children.
Tomorrow is the 1-year anniversary of the Palisades and Eaton fires in Los Angeles County. We take a look back at my experience of walking through the flames.
The fight against removing a popular horse riding arena to make room for more athletic fields in the South Bay.
And we're here for the annual Dia de los Reyes, or Three Kings celebration. More on the tradition and the freebies given to these kids.
CBS 8 News Live at 6 starts now.
Right now, construction crews are gearing up for a project at the San Ysidro border crossing, which is expected to slow traffic on Interstate 5 starting in just a few hours. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Carlo Cicchetto.
I'm Marcella Lee. That slowdown will likely impact drivers heading into Mexico. CBS 8's Steffi Roche joins us live from the San Ysidro border with what to expect. Steffi.
Well, this border crossing area, it is always messy. Just look at traffic behind me. It's heavy as we speak now. But this project, which is going to run for about 3 weeks, it's going to make traffic even worse. This project will impact the southbound I-5 lanes at the port of entry. Work begins tonight at 9 o'clock with crews removing speed humps and installing concrete barriers. 6 southbound lanes and the Camino de la Plaza on-ramp will close temporarily. We caught up with San Ysidro residents who are just dreading this construction.
Might have to detour to another freeway, the 905, just to get out of here. Probably leave 2 hours early. It's going to impact a lot of people. Traffic out here is already bad because of the border, but with the construction going on, it's probably going to add it's going to be like 10 times worse.
Phase 2 begins Friday, cutting southbound I-5 to 1 open lane. And CHP urges drivers to plan ahead, use transit, or consider the Otay Mesa border crossing. But for now, reporting live from San Ysidro, I'm Steffi Roche, CBS 8.
Thank you, Steffi. And despite strong objections from the district attorney's office, a judge has granted a resentencing hearing for the man convicted in the deadly Santana high school shootings. Charles Andy Williams pleaded guilty and was sentenced to 50 years to life with the possibility of parole. He was 15 at the time of the shooting. Since his sentencing, state laws have changed for people convicted as an adult while still a child. Williams' lawyer asked for a recall of sentence and resentencing, which would send Williams back to juvenile court, where he would have to be released because he's over the age of 25.
They made those changes in light of our developing understanding of brain science. And I'm not going to belabor it, but a 15-year-old who did what Andy did, as tragic and horrible as it is, would not be sitting in adult prison at age 40.
Williams remains in custody tonight. He has a status conference in juvenile court scheduled for next month, but that could be delayed as the district attorney's office is appealing today's decision, noting Williams was found not suitable for release by a parole board back in 2024. Tomorrow marks 5 years since Maya Miliete went missing. Her body has never been found, and her family is still searching for answers. Maya's husband, Larry, is expected to stand trial for her murder this spring. CBS 8's Kelly Hessedal talked with Maya's sister and her brother-in-law today about the upcoming trial and about how the Miliete children are doing.
A lot has changed in 5 years, but Maya's sister, Mary Chris, says one thing hasn't changed, and that's the search for answers for her family and especially for Maya's children, who Mary Chris now has custody of.
She'll be 16 in a few days. And the second one, she's 14 now, and the youngest is 9.
Maya Miliete's 3 children are growing up without their mother.
There is probable cause
or their father.
That the offenses charged in counts 1 and 2 have been committed and that the defendant is guilty thereof.
It was January 7th, 2021 when Maya disappeared. Her sister, Mary Chris Droulet, and her brother-in-law, Richard, say their lives changed forever.
It's the 5-year anniversary of your sister's disappearance. I mean, how are you guys feeling right now?
It's really emotional. I see my wife's, she has her moments where she's just quiet, and I know what she's thinking about.
It's like we want life to continue because I know that's what my sister would want us to do, but at the same time, it draws us back again to the first day, that we find out she's missing.
Maya's husband, Larry Miliete, was arrested and charged with her murder in October of 2021. During his preliminary hearing in 2023, prosecutors painted a picture of a tumultuous marriage where Larry was desperate to keep Maya from leaving him. A secret recording Maya made a few months before she disappeared was played in court.
You said this wasn't going to happen?
No.
And it still happened?
No.
And then, you bring it up every day?
Your thing is like...
Every day you do this.
After several delays, the trial is scheduled to begin in March.
Do you think that if Larry did what prosecutors say he did, do you think that he'll ever tell you exactly what happened?
I'm hoping. I'm praying. I'm hoping that he's going to tell his children what could have happened to their mom. That's all I'm asking for. The kids deserve that.
Mary Chris says for now, they're picking up where her sister left off, taking that trip to Big Bear Maya was planning for her daughter's birthday when she disappeared.
We're finally doing it for her. After 5 years, we're celebrating her birthday at Big Bear. So we're doing this for her and for her mom.
And a hike will be held marking the 5-year anniversary of Maya's disappearance. It will be held Saturday, January 17th at Mount San Miguel Community Park at 9 a.m. That's the park near the former Miliete home. The public is invited. And what's different this year is for the first time, the Miliete children will be taking part in it. Kelly Hessedal, CBS 8.
LA's new fire chief is delivering a frank assessment of what went wrong about a year after devastating wildfires broke out. Chief Jamie Moore, who wasn't chief during the Palisades and Eaton fires, acknowledged the department was stretched too thin and response times were dangerously long during critical wind-driven conditions.
Clearly significant shortcomings in our response as a department. And as the newly appointed fire chief, the responsibility for how this department prepares, deploys, and adapts for the future rests with me.
Chief Moore says 74% of recommended fixes are complete, including better mop-up procedures, using drones, and thermal imaging. The remaining work focuses on expanding evacuation communications, which takes more time and funding. Tomorrow marks 1 year since both the Palisades and Eaton fires ignited, ravaging communities across LA County.
Together, the fires killed 31 people and destroyed thousands of homes. CBS 8's Alex Cheney reported from the front lines of the Palisades fire and joins us live as we look back 1 year later. Alex.
Carlo, it is an event that has stayed with me ever since. I've covered a lot of fires over this 10-year career of mine, and none of them have been like this. As a Californian, as somebody who once lived in the LA area, it was hard not to get emotional watching all of these homes burnt down and just realizing how many thousands, if not millions of lives were changed by these fires. Take a look. Right now we're on Sunset Boulevard in the Pacific Palisades area. The first place we went to was the burning Palisades Village. And as you can see, this building is now fully engulfed. I don't think they're going to be able to save this at all. I could also see flames coming out of smaller shops. You step through this opening here and it becomes very scary very quickly. Then we walk through street after street of burning homes. And this is obviously a complete loss and is a really scary situation. Some streets with multiple houses on fire. You can see up and down just this street where I'm standing right now. One house burned down, another one. This is probably like 2 houses right here. And then this one is going up. I saw huge flames jumping out of the roofs of homes. You can see the flames are all the way through what I think used to be a 2-car garage. There's now flames that are on the side of the house. You can see it is moving up, and apartment buildings went up in flames. As you can see, this building is getting absolutely, completely ripped apart right now. There's lots of embers in the air, flames all the way from the street all the way up into the building. Many homes already turned into rubble. And this is the bottom level to the second level where the fire has just moved all the way up. Then you see that tremendous amount of black smoke just pouring out of the top of the house. And by nightfall, the flames lit up the smoldering devastation. This fire event began on Tuesday morning, and now finally it seems by Wednesday night, those those winds are starting to die down just a little bit. Of course, there's going to still be lots of spot fires, other areas like this house that still need to be extinguished, but it could be that we are near the end of what has been a horrible, terrible event for thousands of families throughout Southern California. My heart goes out to all of them. My heart still goes out to all of them. I had never before seen destruction or a fire of that level, and it truly stays with me to this day. Now, tomorrow, we're going to be driving back up to the Palisades fire. I'll be going to the same areas I went to before to take a look what has changed over the last year in the Palisades. Reporting live, I'm Alex Cheney, CBS 8. Back over to you.
Hard to believe it's already been a year.
Yeah, we remember the devastation, and it'll be interesting to see all the work that's been done, but probably still so much more to do.
So much more to do. The city of San Diego sues the federal government, and a judge issues a ruling on California's open carry ban.
We'll have those stories still ahead, plus how state lawmakers are working to tackle California's housing affordability crisis.
And public pushback to a plan that would close a South Bay horse arena.
Pretty quiet for us today. Not a whole lot of wet weather out there. We're looking at chances for some spotty showers by tomorrow, and then we get to some strong gusty winds. We'll take a look at all those details coming up.